Good afternoon, Saladmaster. Welcome to another virtual cooking school. We are here in our Sterling, Virginia office. Although this is pre-recorded, we will be online to answer any of your questions that you may have about the dishes that were cooked in this video. I am John, and this is Gladys, of course, and we will be your host this afternoon. Today, we'll be featuring two of our cooking coaches, actually two couples, and they'll be cooking two dishes each for us.
So we hope that these videos will inspire you to go back to home cooking, which as we know is the best option for us both in terms of health and finances. Mas mura talaga magluto sa bahay, di ba? And so we will be broadcasting this via watch party. So during that watch party, you can ask questions about the dishes, but at the end of the watch party, we will be doing a raffle and we will give away a Saladmaster Turner. Okay? So, when we call your name, matitingnan namin kung sinong mga nanonood, and when we call your name, we will ask you a question about the video that you watched, about the dishes that we cooked, and if you're able to answer within 30 seconds, then you will win the Saladmaster Turner.
30 seconds, wow. Okay.
Yes.
We used to do this in the office. We hold raffles, we hold cooking schools, but because of the situation, although we realize we can also do this now virtually and reach out to more of our audience. So even though restrictions are easing up, slowly, we've decided to continue posting these videos to help or to entertain our loyal customers and viewers, and to make the most of their Saladmaster cookware.
Yeah, so even if we will still be doing these videos, okay? And so if you still don't have a Saladmaster set and would like to find out more about it, go ahead and send us a message. We will contact you about a no-obligation virtual demo in the comfort of your own home. Okay, so ang only downside is hindi mo matitikman yung niluto namin. But don't worry, because once you get your set, you will be able to cook it exactly as the way that the cooking coaches cook it. And matitikman din.
Oo, yun ang maganda sa Saladmaster. So you can just, if you watch the video, you can just do it in your cookware exactly. It will taste because, there's no difference in the quality of the cookware and also the cleanliness, walang mga contamination.
In other words, it's not.
Yes.
So if you don't have a Saladmaster set, I mean, if you already have a Saladmaster set naman, but you would like to add more, okay, mag-upgrade ka, or if you would like to find out how to earn extra income because you already have the set, send us also a message and we will get back to you and let you know how you can be part of this team.
Oh, okay. So let's not keep our viewers waiting. Let's start cooking.
Alright, so ang first cooking coach natin, newly promoted to senior consultant, we have Miss Lourdes and Mr. Greg, and they will be cooking a favorite dish of the Filipinos living in the south of the Philippines. So to tell you more about the dish, we will call on Lourdes and Greg. So take it away, Lourdes and Greg.
Hello everyone. My name is Lourdes. And my partner is?
Great. How are you all?
Okay, thank you, Diner's Choice. Thank you, Gladys and Jan, for giving us an opportunity to be one of the coaches today in this cooking event. So beforehand, I'm just going to introduce to you what we will be doing today. First and foremost, we will be doing first the puchero, and then the second dish would be adobong okra. So before everything else, I just wanted to introduce my ingredients. First, I will be using pork here for my puchero. So this part of the pork is the belly and the end rib of it. This one is like tastes good, so I prefer to use this. But you also have an option if you want to choose other part of the pork. But for this cooking activity, I'll be using the pork belly. Okay, and my other ingredients are potato, a piece of potato. I'll be a piece of tomato, which is already chopped. I'll be using garlic, the chopped onion. Okay, so My menu is called Modified Puchero. Why is it modified? Okay, because I will be adding here the pork and beans. If you have noticed, I have a can of pork and beans to be added in my cooking or in my puchero. Then I will be using vegetable broth, like 3 cups of this instead of using water.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will be using a dash of black pepper. And for my vegetables, I have green beans here. Long green beans, this is very common in our country, in the Philippines. I have the pichay, or sometimes we call it bok choy, and I'll be adding these 2 pieces of peppers to give a very good aroma of our puchero. I will be adding plantain. Plantain is supposed to be, actually, this is supposed to be the saba, but we do not have this saba banana here. But so I'll be using plantain because this is what is available in the market. And the last vegetable that I will be adding to my puchero is the cabbage. So at least like 1/4 of the cabbage head or cut, at least I'm going to use. So now for the cookware that we'll be using today, I will let my partner explain what cookware we'll be using.
All right, there's a lot of cookware Saladmaster has. There are different kinds of cookwares. If you can see back here, we have a lot of them, but we only selected one of the cookwares, which is MT5. We call it MT5 because it is a versatile type of cookware, and we can use this in different types of cooking. Filipinos are used to call this as the rice cooker, but it's not because it can cook a lot of meals in here. Like if you cook at the rice, for example, after you have cook your rice, you have to take out the insert because there is an insert in here. So take out your rice, set it aside, and you can use this same cookware to cook different kinds of menus. Let's start cooking.
Before we doing the cooking, I just wanted to explain to you how versatile is it. This is an additional oven to our kitchen. Second, when we do camping, we just bring this one. We brought one and then cook our rice, take out the rice, and cook another dish you want to.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. So now, partner, please plug in now when we will start doing the cooking.
Okay, I'll do it. Plug it in here. And then usually we have to set it to 400. This is the proof, so we can set it to 400.
Okay. So our puchero will be cooked in 40 minutes. Cooking time is 40 minutes. And the first and foremost thing that we are going to do is to brown the meat. Because browning the meat will help us extract some fats in it. So I'll just put it in now. So I'm starting to brown the meat. Okay. After 10 minutes, when the meat is brown, I'm going to add all other ingredients. And for the vegetables, we will be giving enough, we'll be only putting the vegetables 5 minutes before we are the 40 minutes of the cooking time. So our vegetables will remain crispy and green. Okay, so now we're now starting browning the meat. So after browning the meat, it's already brown. I'm going to add all other ingredients. The garlic, the onion, the tomatoes, you have noticed that I did not add any salt in my cooking because we try to eliminate salt in our cooking. So now I am going to put the pork and beans here. And then the vegetable broth. And I'm going to add a potato. So we will be waiting for at least 40 minutes before we're done with this cooking. So I'll just cover it and then let it simmer until it will become tender. So that's it for our pochero preparation. Back to you, Jen and Gladys.
Wow, thank you, Lou and Greg. Nako, that sounds like a very delicious dish. So, balikan natin sila after around 40 minutes, sabi nila. And let's see how it turned out.
Yes, that is.
So, next up, we have another cooking coach. Ito din, mga newly promoted distributor. We have Elmer and Shyla Togonon who will be cooking their famous pepper steak. So, take it away, Elmer and Shyla.
Hi guys, Elmer and Shyla over here. We are in our kitchen right now. First of all, I would like to thank John and Gladys for giving us an opportunity for us to cook for you and show you what Saladmaster is all about. Remember, Saladmaster is better living, better cooking, and a healthier you. So for today, Shyla will be assisting me. So she will be helping me out in the kitchen. And we will be cooking our first dish. It's called a pepper steak. This is a beef dish and a simple one. And then later on, we're going to show you how to make a dessert called blueberry crisp. So to begin, let me put my gloves over here. And to begin with, I'm going to show you what ingredients you need. So first of all, we're going to need some onions, okay? And then we're going to need some peppers. Bell pepper, one big bell pepper. By the way, the onions, you will need 3 medium onions or you will need 2 large ones. And then you're going to need some scallions. And then butter for flavor. And then for your seasoning, you're going to use soy sauce, oyster sauce, and hoisin sauce. And then you're going to need, of course, the star of the show, you're going to need about 1 to 2 pounds of beef, thinly cut. Either you cut it thinly or you can ask your local butcher to cut it thinly, just like how you make pepper Philly cheesesteak. So to begin with, we're gonna use our electric skillet over here. If you want to know the details about the electric skillet, go ahead, put a comment. We will be doing some question and answer later on. If you like something or you have questions, just go ahead, put a comment on our video, and then we'll get back to you as soon as we can. So now to start, this is butter. We preheated our electric skillet from off. Press the temp. You raise the temperature to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, plug that in. And then you put your butter, okay? You just put your butter and then just melt your butter. Now this butter is gonna give some flavoring to the meat, okay? So you don't even have to melt the butter totally. Then you can add your meat, okay? What you can do is just put them like so, put them right here, and then just brown your meat for about maybe 5 to 10 minutes, or how long or how much your meat, depending on how much your meat is and how thin is the cut. So just brown that out, and then afterwards we're gonna add all the ingredients. So after you brown your meat, it will look like this. So you brown your meat, and then we're gonna add our about 1/4 cup of soy sauce. You're gonna add it. We're gonna add about 1 full tablespoon of oyster sauce. Okay, we're gonna add that in, and then we're gonna add about half a tablespoon of hoisin sauce, and that will give it a different flavor right there And then we're gonna add your onions. We're just only gonna use half of it. We're gonna use half of the onions, just spread them around like this, and then the other half you will keep for later on, so that you can garnish your onion, beef with with it. Uh, you will add everything, the onion and the scallions, 10 minutes before you serve it. So after you do that, just add on your pepper as well. You can add on your pepper like so. And then after that, you just cover it and let it cook for 15 minutes. And then after, like I said, 10 minutes before you serve it, you're gonna garnish it with chopped onion leaves, and then you're gonna put about 1 to 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. And then this is optional. If you don't want to do that, just garnish it with the onion leaves, and then sprinkle it with sesame seed. It doesn't matter if you have like the black sesame seed or the white sesame seed, but I like using the white sesame seed because it gives it a more better flavor than using the other sesame seed. And that's it. And it takes about 20 to 30 minutes, depending on how much meat you have put in there. And that's it. You have a meal in for somebody who's busy like us, with small kids. This is a good go-to meal for the family. And back to you, John and Gladys.
Okay, wow, thank you, Elmer. Alam mo, natikman ko na yan sa isang open house. Masarap yung pepper steak na yan. It's so easy to prepare dahil, yun lang, di ba? Parang pinagpatong-patong lang, no? Madali, pati yung ingredients. Gusto ko yung mga ganyan dishes, yung less than 5
Yeah,
ingredients.
and it also saves you time and energy.
Okay, so kung wala pa kayong Salad Master, please just text us because you will be surprised ba magulat kayo how much yung Salad Master actually costs. Okay? So,
Per day, yes.
yes, napakamura.
And that electric skillet, nako, dyan tayo nakakapagprito ng fried chicken without oil. So, very crunchy and healthy as well. Okay?
Yes, so call us for a no obligation virtual demo. You will see how easy it is to cook in Salad Master aside from ito mga video na to. Anyway, I think our cooking coach is ready for his next dish again. So why don't you introduce our next dish?
I think Elmer is going to cook for us or prepare for us some dessert. Tama ba yan, Elmer? Elmer, back to you.
Yes, John. Tama yun. I'm gonna be preparing something that you would like, either on its own or a combination for something. Normally, we will eat this around Thanksgiving, or we would do this around Easter time. This is a good thing also if you have plenty of blueberries around during the summer. If you have plants, if you have planted, you have blueberries, then that will be great. So let me show you the ingredients. So for today, we're gonna use about about 1.5 of butter, okay? And then we're gonna use those packaged blueberries. So if you don't have any packaged blueberries, then you can use fresh blueberries, or you can use any type of fruit. You can use canned peach or peach, mangoes, blackberries, raspberry. It's all up to you. You can even use pineapple. And then we will be using a pack of yellow cake mix. And then also we're gonna be using those instant oatmeals. Now, if you ask me if you have rolled oats, that is much better. But if you don't have, this would do. Okay, about 2 to 3 packets of this, depending on how much oats you want to put in your crisp. And then after we're done, we're gonna use some caramel dip. We're gonna use some candy sprinkles, and then we're gonna use some Hershey chocolate, and then if you're not allergic to nuts, then you can use peanuts, walnuts. I am using walnuts, and you can just sprinkle them on top. So how to do it is that empty a box of our cake mix like so, all right? And then we're gonna put some oatmeal, all right? We're gonna empty about 3 packets of this. Like this. All right, I'm gonna give my empty boxes to my wife over here, Shyla. All right, and then once you're done, you're gonna get your butter, who like you cubed it in small pieces. Now you can also melt this if you want, but I just like pouring it over like so, and I want it like that, like in the solid state. So let me bring the camera over. Can you bring the camera over right here so I can show them how to mix? And you can focus right here, like that. All right. So when you mix, you're just gonna mix it like this. Now the consistency that you want to have is actually it's clumping together. Once it is clumping together, you can use this tool, or you can just use your hands. Okay. I like using my hands because it's a lot easier to mix it together. So once you have that clumping mixture, see that? It's clumping together. Once you have that clumping mixture, then as long as you maintain that consistency and that there's not much powdery thing, then that will be good to go. All right, you can see this. You can see this consistency. All right, that should be good enough. Let me mix it even more together. I wish you can smell this, guys. I mean, you can smell the butter, the cake mix, and all that good stuff in here. And by the way, we did not add any sugar or anything. So this is good, healthy dessert as well. And then we're gonna use our 10-inch deep skillet. What's so special about this? This is a limited edition. As you can see, the handles are all gold plated. If you are interested in this product, you can again comment on our video, and somebody or someone or I will get back to you as soon as we can. If you have any questions, again, either contact us, or PM me for details. So now it also comes with a rack. So the rack, you can cook something on top, and then a brisket over here. So we're not gonna use that. So today, what we're gonna do is actually use the induction stove. Preheat this to 350 for your temperature. Okay, guys, once you preheated this, again, you set your induction stove to about 350. Then you either put butter or you can just use non-stick spray. Okay, and then our mixture, as you can see, it's all clumping together, right? You're gonna use half of it, so you can just dump half of that over. You can just dump half of it and just try to flat that, try to press that in lightly, very lightly, not too much. And then just put some in the empty spots like that. And then after that, you have to put your blueberry in. So you got your blueberry right here. Again, you can use whatever berry you want, and then use the other half and just put them on top. So in essence, you're just dumping everything here. That's the beauty of Salad Master. We try to make it easy for you. So then on top of that, cook it for 20 to 30 minutes. Close the lid. Open it after 30 minutes. Maintain the heat to 350. If you want, you can adjust it later on. If you feel like um, it's too much, then you can adjust the heat. But it only takes 20 minutes to have a wonderful dessert. And later on, we're gonna show you the finished product. And at this time, I'm gonna give back the floor to John and Gladys. John and Gladys, back to you.
Okay, wow, that's impressive. Actually, you can bake on top of the stove. So because of the design of Salad Master, because of the even heat distribution, you can even bake talaga on top of the stove, avoiding the oven. Because when you use the oven, you're using something like 10 to 12 burners. So you're using 10 times the energy. When you bake on top of the stove, one burner lang ang ginagamit. And that's the technology of Salad Master. And you can do that while cooking your meat. So you save time and talagang kawawa naman mga restaurants, talagang malulugi with Salad Master. I'm just kidding. Okay, so
Yun, maganda salad masters, you can see, you can actually do something else while you're cooking. You're no longer a slave to your kitchen. You can do your lesson plan kung teacher ka. Kung may anak ka maliliit, you can take care of the kids. Hindi na yung traditional cooking wherein you have to stay behind the stove while you're cooking, di ba? Okay, so now I think it's time to go back to Lou and Greg for their final dish, for our final dish this afternoon. So let's watch them cook their adobong okra. Excited ako dito kasi favorite ko yung
yes,
okra.
wow.
So let's go back to Lou and Greg. Take it away.
All right. Thanks, John and Gladys. Now we're going to cook another dish here, and this is the adobong okra. You know, guys, when I go to the grocery, I always included in my list of vegetables is the okra. You know why? Because okra is the powerhouse of valuable nutrients, and it has insoluble fiber. It helps keep our intestinal tract healthy, and it is also rich in high quality of protein and amino acids. That's why I like okra very much, and also. Well, it may not be tested scientifically, but most of the people in the Philippines, for example, when they have a high sugar, they are just like soaking okra in a glass of water and drink it. And it helps them reduce blood sugar problem. Okay.
But it's slimy, you know?
Yeah, it is slimy. And you know what makes me so curious about it is when I was in the Caribbean, I saw some farmers just like eating young okra. I said, why are you doing that? We're in the Philippines, we used to cook okra. But look, it is really, really like sweet and when it is still young. So this time, I am going to use like 20 pieces of okra for my adobo. So this is my okra. Sorry. I already cleaned it. And then I will be using other ingredients to my adobo. This one is the grated ginger from our famous Salad Master machine or processor. I will be using the garlic. Then here, another piece of onion. And for my okra, I am not using any salt in here. I will be using the shrimp paste. So now if you do not have the shrimp paste, in Philippines or in the Visayas, we have the fresh shrimp paste, but we do not have it here. So I just use the one that is sold in the market. So this is it. So there is no, or if you do not like to use a shrimp paste, you can also use a soy sauce, but I do not like soy sauce. So I'm allergic to the soy. So that's why I'm using the shrimp paste here. And I'm going to add a 1/4 of vinegar, because vinegar will help us address the slimy characteristic of the okra. Yeah, that's one reason why people don't like, because I say, oh, the slimy, because look at it. If you use the okra, if you're going to use the okra or cook the okra with water, what happens is it extracts its slimy part. So you don't like it because it doesn't like good. But now I'm going to show you here how I am going to do it in a Saladmaster way. Now my partner is going to explain the cookware that we will be using. Is your current partner?
Yes. Right. Actually, we will be using a 10-inch skillet, and usually we use this as our cookware for any kinds of cooking, such as Valenciana. We also cook some kind of cassava delight. What else? Others. There's so many kinds of menu that you can use for here. But this afternoon, we will use this to cook our okra adobo, and you will see how it tastes after a few minutes from this.
Okay.
Come on.
So my partner was saying cassava. Well, I used to do cassava cake here in this cookware. Okay. So now the first thing and foremost, I am going to put all ingredients together, like tamba, like this. Then I am going to put the onion here. So you notice that I did not put any oil, but I'll just like do a little saute for these ingredients. Then I'm going to add the shrimp paste. So shrimp paste is added. I'm going to put the vinegar and the okra. Okay, so I'm going to cover this and then just like wait from 3 to 5 minutes. Okay. That's it. Yeah. So apart from that, our puchero now smells, so I can smell the aroma now of the meat, which means it gives us a sign that the meat is already done and it is almost cooked. So
Smelling very good.
yeah,
The
I mean,
aroma is like it's cooked now.
and so I'm going to add all of these vegetables now. So first, can you please open? Okay. First, I'm going to put the banana. Doing the tamba. Then the cabbage. Okay. I'm going to add this dash of black pepper. I'm going to cover this and wait for 5 minutes, and after that, our puchero is cooked. All right, back to you then, Gladys.
Okay, all right. Sayang. Naku, mukhang masarap yan. We won't be able to taste yung dishes natin na pinipare nila. But at least we learn how to cook them, and siguro mamayang gabi, we will try that puchero, okay?
Yes, bibili ang ingredients and lulutuin ko yan mga yan. Now, we want to remind our viewers that we now have a YouTube channel. So we compiled all our videos that you see sa Facebook namin para mas madaling hanapin. So just visit that YouTube channel, that yung link we posted on our Facebook page. Feel free to check it out and subscribe if you want to be among the first to know if we have something new posted there.
Oh, and also don't forget that after this, there will be a raffle draw. where we'll be giving away our very nice Saladmaster Turner. No relation to Tina. Tina Turner. Okay. So if your name is called, we will post a question about the dish and we cook today. And if you're able to type in your answer in the next 30 seconds. Naku.
Yes, kasi naka-online naman sila. So, madali sila makaka-respond, di ba? Yan.
Like, when was the Philippines discovered? Ne, baliktad. Okay.
About the dishes.
You will be the lucky winner of this Saladmaster Turner, yung pang-flip ng chicken.
Yes. And watch out for announcements on when our offices will be open again. But you know what? Even if our offices are closed, Diner's Choice is always open. We can do a no obligation virtual demo for you to see our products and how we use them, how they work. You just need to send us a message if you are interested in seeing this. Or if you have a friend who would like to see it, we will do a Zoom call for a more personalized viewing experience. Okay? And then also, and pa-reminders natin sa kanila, na-remind mo na sila about the raffle after, di ba? Yep. Oo, so we will post the watch party link and then manonood kayo. I don't know how the terminology is. So anyway, let's see if our cooking coaches are ready with their finished product. So let's go to Elmer first. Elmer, ready na ba yung beef and dessert?
Thank you so much, John and Gladys. Yes, medyo luto na yung ating pepper steak. Naku, napakasarap ng amoy dito. The smell in the kitchen is so good. I wish you guys are over here to actually see this, taste this. But again, we are just a phone call away, guys. For you that are watching, staying tuned with us, and being our subscribers, guys, make a comment. We are just a phone call away. We're gonna show you our pepper steak. Now, our dessert is actually cooking right here. I shouldn't say cooking, it's baking. Can you imagine that? You're baking on top of a stove. Can you imagine that? Only Saladmaster could do that. And guys, you are lucky you're one of our viewers today. All right, here's our pepper steak. Voila, right here. See, you just put the onions, like I said, the half of the onions on top, garnish it with the onion leaves, and you will have a tasty, tasty dessert meal, which is done in actually 20-30 minutes. No big deal. It's so easy to do. Just follow the steps, and you will be your own home sensation. All right? Thank you so much. We'll be back. I'm going to show you the dessert after. I'm going to give it back to John and Gladys again. Thank you.
Uy, ang sarap naman niluto ni Elmer. Buti pa sila. They have something to eat after this recording.
Oh, babiyahe tayo mamaya.
Wala. Anyway, so punta naman tayo kay Greg and Lourdes. Tingnan natin yung kanilang okra and pochero. So, Lou and Greg?
All right. Thank you, Jan and Gladys. Now we're ready with our adobong okra and our pochero.
It's ready too.
It's ready now. So here's the finished product of it. This is our adobong okra. Right? And this is our pochero. We will be eating a lot of this tonight. Okay, so thank you so much for giving us again the opportunity. So the okra, not going to cook it like too long, so I just put it on the stove like 1 or 2 minutes, and then it's done after 2 minutes. You don't have to do a lot, because okra, when you cook it, overcook it, it will become so slimy. So this one is really good and crunchy. All right. So back to you again, Gladys.
Okay, nako, gusto ko subukan yung okra na yan. Nung bata ako, I did not like okra because of slimy, pero that yung prepare na yan, it looks very crunchy and looks very inviting. Healthy pa.
Oo nga grabe, no? So again, we would like to remind our viewers na if you would like to watch a virtual demo, paulit-ulit ako nito kasi baka mamaya hindi nyo na-catch. It's so easy, no obligation, just let us know that you would like to watch one. Diba?
Yep. Virtual or via Zoom or live, so you can taste the food.
Okay, so punta ulit tayo kay Elmer ngayon. Baka ready na yung dessert natin. Let's go, Elmer!
Thank you, John and Gladys. Yes, ready na yung ating dessert. Ready na for the grand reveal. And makikita nyo right now, ang bango-bango. It smells like blueberry and cake mix here. So ito na yung finished product. So if you look at it, para siyang yung crumble, very crispy sa ilalim, and then very soft on top, and then very juicy in the middle. So ngayon, pwede mo siyang katin, pwede mo siyang lagyan ng, i-plate mo siya, lagyan mo siya sa plato, lagyan mo siya ng ice cream on top, and then lagyan mo ng sprinkles if you want sprinkles, or if you want some nuts, you can do that. Or also, para mas masarap, lagyan mo pa siya ng caramel dipping at saka yung Hershey chocolate na syrup, i-sprinkle mo yan. Pero actually ito, by its own, Gladys, John, ito by its own, pwede mo na itong iserve. Kung may malaki kang grupo na bisita, pwede mo na siyang iserve. Tanggalin mo lang yung handle na ito, dalhin mo na siya doon, lagay mo, patong mo, and then just get some pie serving spoon, and you are good to go. And definitely a good and simple dessert that you can make at home and you can bring to parties, and I guarantee you'll be the hit of the party. So thank you very much for letting us cook for you. And again, John and Gladys, back to you.
Wow, ang sarap naman nun.
Yeah, I believe it. Na talagang very crunch, mukhang crisp.
Tsaka yung meron siyang parang crust,
Crusty,
no?
yes.
Yung parang
That's what I
pie, hindi ka na kailangan
Yep.
mag-oven talaga. Wow, good choice yan. Okay, so ang sarap naman. To all our viewers, see how simple it is to cook dishes in your Saladmaster cookware. See, even the pie, you don't even need an oven. Parang yun, may crust sa ilalim yun kasi 350 degrees.
Yep.
Diba? So parang pie na rin yun. Right?
Yeah, and it will go well with my favorite chocolate ice cream. Woo!
So, kung gusto niyo pa malaman about Saladmaster products, again, send us a message. Okay, so let's thank our cooking coaches for cooking for us this afternoon. Pakita naman natin yung dishes natin sa audience natin. Yan! Wow!
And our adobo okra.
Wow! Ang sarap naman talaga. Thank you so much. So before we end the broadcast this afternoon, any last words from our cooking coaches? Let's start with Lourdes and Greg. Meron ba kayong message sa audience natin?
Yes, Gladys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, John and Gladys, again. Okay, to our viewers, thank you for joining us today in our cooking show. I hope you will enjoy, and if you try our recipe in the future, don't forget to send us pictures and let us know how you like it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay,
Thank you.
Elmer.
Elmer and Shyla? Atina.
All right, thank you guys. Thank you so much for letting us cook for you, to all our Diners Choice friends, our Master family, our viewers, and all our loyal customers. Thank you so much for letting us cook for you. Remember, with Saladmaster, better living, better cooking, healthier you. So that's it. Bye guys. For the next time, I hope you enjoy and try our cooking. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, thank you so much. And don't forget, stand by for our raffle. So we will choose someone, and then pag tinawag kayo, you have to answer our question within 30 seconds. Okay? So, and also don't forget, we have a YouTube channel. We have our Facebook page. Feel free to visit it anytime, all the time. Thank
Okay,
you.
so stand by for our live raffle, and we'll see you again next week. Thank you. Kain na, kain na.
Wala bang video na nagsasayaw tayo?
Kumakain kayo.
Kain. Kit, kit,
Kain na, kain, kain.
kit, kit.